on the streaming wars topic on that subject, we got our second look at Fennec Shand, one of our favorite characters from The Mandalorian. I keep liking her more and more, and I think as I'm talking about this, I think Nolan's going to pull that picture up for him to see that a little bit better so we can talk about it.
Yeah, I'm going to pull it up on Mando Talks Twitter.
There we go, at
because
Mando
you
Talk.
shared it
there you go.
on Mando
Follow
Talks
that
Twitter.
account. So Star Wars Instagram account, they shared a second look at Fennec Shand in The Bad Batch. And to be honest, he's displaying it for the camera. To be honest, it was kind of like 50-50, at least from what I saw on Twitter. Some people were like, man, it'll be okay. Like, don't stress about it. It's just animation. And then some people were like, man, they just completely got that wrong. But here's my take, and then I'll ask Nolan on what his take is for the way that Fennec Shand will look like in The Bad Batch. And I will be the first to admit, initially when I saw it, I was completely taken aback because I was like, well, that doesn't look like the Fennec Shand I know whatsoever, at least the face, but the costume does. But then I had to remind myself, and I think all of us need to remind ourselves, this is Star Wars animation. Think about what Count Dooku looks like in the Clone Wars. I mean, Nolan, if you're struggling to remember what Dooku looked like, look up what Dooku looked like in the Clone Wars.
Oh, no, I remember.
I mean, it is not...
Like, his face is a mile long.
I know. It's like night and day of those two characters. So, again, if you're finding yourself really negative and critical of that animation, step on back. Take a couple steps back. Just realize that we've had this happen before, and it's all going to be okay. That's my first point. My second thing is I think it's hard to evaluate the style of Fennec Shand without seeing her fully immersed in that animation style. I think it'll look completely different.
Are you reading your tweet?
No, I'm reading
your reply.
Okay, yeah, that is one of my replies.
So, yeah,
yes.
That's what I was... I'm reading some of the comments and replies on that post.
And we're actually going to get to that. I think we're going to share some of our reactions with that. And I kind of compare it to this. We're from Tennessee, those of you that don't listen, and I think about the Nashville Predators. When they released, and that's our local hockey team in Nashville, when they released their new jerseys a couple years ago, a lot of people didn't like them.
Right.
But whenever they're skating on the ice, they look great.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's one of those things. I wanted to throw that parallel in there. I think Fennec Shand will look way better in The Bad Batch when we actually see her immersed in The Bad Batch. I'll go ahead and pass it to you, Nolan. What did you think?
So, yeah, I mean, first glance, it doesn't look it doesn't look the same.
Right.
But like Duchess of Darksaber Light.
Right. At Darksaber Light, yes.
Yeah.
I was going to mention.
So, yeah, no, like it's growing on me.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see where they come up with that. But like some of the other commenters said, it will look better in motion, like you were talking about the jerseys and everything.
Yep. At Abandoned Lizard, wanted to throw that shout out there.
Yeah, no, like so I agree with all you guys. At first, yeah, it does look a little off.
Mm-hmm.
But no,
it'll be okay.
It'll be okay.
Yeah.
I think if that is the biggest worry we have to worry about as far as the Bad Batch series, this series is going to be phenomenal.
We're going to be in a great spot.
Oh, we're going to be in
happy.
a great spot. I mean, if we're just worried about the way this one character looks, I think it's going to be great.
Yeah, and I'm excited.
But that's us though,
right?
As Star Wars fans.
Yeah,
we complain about everything.
True.
No, but like realistically, we are very particular and we like everything to a T.
Yeah.
So this being a little off, I can see where it could cause some kinds of,
right,
stank. But
yeah,
I think it's fine.
It'll be okay. I mean, when May the 4th comes around and you're celebrating Star Wars because it's already Star Wars holiday basically, and you play the Bad Batch. If you're thinking about that animation style on that beautiful day, nah, fam. That ain't it, bruh.
Nah, fam.
Take that down the street, bruh.
Fair enough.
Listen, I'm excited, and I know at D Hoth Podcast is also excited. They tweeted at us, very excited. That was their reaction, and that's how I feel too, as far as the Bad Batch goes. I'm just really intrigued to see how it connects to Revenge of the Sith, because we've already seen in the trailer Palpatine's giving his Galactic Empire speech in the Senate. So I'm excited. I think we might possibly see Order 66 from the Bad Batch and their perspective. That's what I'm most excited about. I am interested to see how long it runs. And me and Zach actually touched on that a little bit last week in relation to when Loki was coming out. So go back and check that out to see our thoughts on that. But yeah, let us know what you think. Let us know what you think about the way Fennec Shand looks in the Bad Batch. Let us know your excitement level regarding the Bad Batch.